Pile 1, Pile 2. Planet and Zodiac sign, planet and Zodiac sign. We are going to be reading what planet is in what Zodiac sign for you today. This is about a good week reading to find out what's going on, your energies, and what you need to do to get over this hump, if there is a hump, okay? And okay, let's get to it. If you chose pile 1, you chose Jupiter in Gemini. Little quick facts. Jupiter orbits for 12 years. It is ruled by Sagittarius and Pisces, and Jupiter spends about a year in each sign. It's associated with honesty, generosity, successfulness. It's associated with honesty, generosity, success, optimism, luck, confidence, procrastination. They can be fanatics and judgmental. Jupiter's position describes your potential for growth intellectually, physically, and spiritually. So it highlights your unrealistic expectations also, and where you're most irresponsible. Gemini is from May 21st through June 20th. They are ruled by Mercury. They can be intellectual, communicative, curious, social, flirtatious, shallow, unpredictable. What else? Pretty logical, inconsistent. They can be worrywarts. So Gemini, they have like this exchange of ideas and gossip. They're obsessed with gathering information. They're the life of the party. They'll blame others for anything. And they're not the best leaders. They don't take on that role very well, even though they can be the life of the party and be the center of attention. When it comes to committing to be a leader, it doesn't usually pan out very well. Okay, so now Jupiter in Gemini. So when Jupiter is in Gemini, they're creative, they're social, they're intelligent, critical. They're also flighty, and you see a lot of their shallowness and luck. Luck is always on their side, so that's a good one. All right, so if you chose 1, which is Jupiter in Gemini, then you are looking to grow, and curiosity is getting the best of you. You rely on others to keep you afloat. Your social skills keep you grounded. So it's difficult to walk in other people's shoes due to like this irrationality you have. When you go over it in your head, or you discuss it with others, and you get other points of view, or you get other scenarios, then it's easier for you to understand what that walk in that other person / people's shoe could be like. So you kind of grasp the concept afterwards. Acquiring knowledge is an endless search for you, and it keeps you in the midst of almost any debate, and so you'll need to pick your poison carefully. You're always down to take these risks, but once you're like overwhelmed, you're gonna back out, and that's what causes you to be inconsistent and a flighty person. And those are some of the negative traits that others see in you that you don't really notice yourself, so be aware of it. You have to also be aware of the decisions you're making, okay, and yourself. you have to come outside yourself and look and see what it is that you're doing, because it affects others. And you're on a good track, but you need to slow down and focus on others, because some of them are feeling left out. And as long as you're free, you're happy. But you can't forget about the little people, um, because they're your audience. They're the ones you go to, when you have the story, when you're having fun, when you're being sociable. you know this is your crowd, and they come to you. You need each other. Okay, so don't forget about them. That's all. Okay, now we're gonna go to the second pick. Okay, if you chose two, you chose Saturn in Leo. Now, Saturn takes 29 years to orbit. It's ruled by Capricorn and Aquarius, and it stays about 2.5 years in one sign. Saturn is known to be stable, practical. They enforce their limitations and their restrictions. They're disciplined. They can be jealous and stubborn. And Saturn is also a planet of karma. Saturn is a constricting planet, so it's full of restrictions. Okay, this brings structure and helps us learn our limits. Saturn describes your sense of responsibility. It's associated with your paternal figure. So the sign that it is in describes what you need to master for success. Okay. Leo is from July 21st to August 20th. It is a fixed sign also. Leos can be confident, brave, bossy. They can be loyal, melodramatic. They're stubborn. Leos can be show-offy. They're adventurous. They're arrogant. They can be vain. They're natural born leaders who they always seek recognition. Okay, and so if you chose two, then you chose Saturn and Leo. And this means that for you, you can be well organized and efficient. You can work hard to develop your creativity, and you also have a tendency to look down on others who are less talented than you, or at least that you feel are less talented than you. You're feeling the Saturn in Leo energy through the karma. You are feeling the limitations on activities, so you can come face to face with some karma. That is why you're getting this energy. It's wise if you bring your risk-taking tendencies down a notch, because you're only going to be met with negative outcomes. You're not feeling very confident either, and you're looking for some rush of bravery, but that goes with the risk-taking. Don't look for it, because you're going to find it. Just kind of take your time and let things happen naturally. Don't force anything, because your energies are coinciding, and Leo traits are being overpowered. So you have to maintain control and follow rules. You have to do like the complete opposite of the fire type. But it's what's going to get you through this hump. Okay, because again, your hump is this karma that you're going to be dealing with. So you need to learn to deal with being the center of attention, or being less of the center of attention, and be more willing to push from it. Okay, at least at this time. And that's it. So Saturn in Leo, learn your lessons, and I'll get back to you.